need to do something about this. Scar has built the most insane pile of ore I've ever seen. And I thought to myself, well, he's asking for a competition, right? But I am going to admit something. I tried to compete with Scar. I made my own pile of ore. I spent many hours, many hours mining in the caves. And it went well to begin with, until you see the worst thing that's ever been created. It's terrible. Not only is it terrible, it's embarrassing, and I just he doesn't know it yet, but he's won and he didn't even know that I was trying to beat him. Like, I'm gonna just take the loss on this one. He cannot be beat. You have to understand, this took me hours and hours. Scar must have spent literally 2-3 weeks building this. And there's a fundamental difference between his pile of ores and my pile of ores. Not only does mine suck, it's also hollow. If you go inside, it's one layer deep. Scar's is full. It is solid. So, but Scar doesn't know this. So when he gets on later, I'm not gonna tell him. He's just gonna think that I've competed with him. Although mine looks like a pile of ore from Wish. It all fell apart around this section. That he's got way more gold than me, but it was the diamonds that really brought it down. He's got so many more diamonds than me, and then it just, oh, it's so embarrassing. I've never, honestly, this is really, really embarrassing. Well, anyway, I've been in America for a couple of weeks, which is why there's been a delay between videos, and I had a great time. We did a charity event. A bunch of hermits met up, and we raised money for Gamers Outreach, and I've been away on the server, which is why there's this most abominable thing that's appeared in my base, and I didn't realize. Hi, Grian. I've been making statues, so I made you one too. Hope you like it. Feel free to remove it if not. Etho. Etho? I didn't know Etho was into me. I thought he was just obsessed with Joel. Didn't realize he was obsessed with me either. And why is he giving me a mouth? I don't have a mouth. Why did I fly in here? Why did I do this? This isn't right. Yeah, I think we can maybe we'll ask Etho about this. Speaking of Etho, he's invited me to go and play his Frogger game, so why don't we head over and do that? Apparently, they're playing Frogger somewhere over here. Etho's managed to make an entire game. There's been some changes. There's been a lot added to the shopping district. Aha, there we go. Tango's Redstone Factory, and somewhere's Frogger. Frogger?
He made it.
Frogger?
Oh, snap.
Is he here?
Down here.
Is this? Oh, there's ore here. Hold on. Let me clear this up for you.
Dear God.
Ooh, they look like they're swimming.
Yes. So you're going to want to drop off your stuff, Grian.
Uh-huh.
How familiar are you with the Frogger game?
I know that it's super old.
This is a trendy topic right now. That's why I'm making the game for it, Grian. Come on.
Yeah, just draw sadness.
Oh, do you mean Crossy Road?
Oh my goodness. I will admit, Crossy Road is a better game.
It is. Okay. What do I do? What's the rules? Can I go backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go backwards. You just can't go outside like the left and the right. Like
You gotta make it one of those frog holes at the end.
Uh-huh.
And you gotta get to, you see the 5 spots at the end there?
This is pretty intimidating.
Oh, it's scary stuff.
Oh, it's slow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's honey under the road.
Whoop.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Whoop. Whoop. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Uh-oh. I wasn't expecting the slowness.
No Master Grian title for you, I'm afraid.
No, it's okay. I let you have that one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Like, I mean, I was impressed.
At this video game.
Oh, nice dodge, nice dodge.
Oh no! Yes! Woo! I did it. I did it.
Nice, Grian, nice. We can't hear you when you're over there, by the way. It's too far.
I said, I did it.
Okay. Clarified.
Recap. Yeah.
Now, can you do it with no hits, Grian? That's the true challenge.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Dude, you almost had that
I
one,
know,
Grian. You were there.
He got me right at the end.
I use water to make the lane slow, and then there's honey next to it, just by chance.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you have barriers that pop up? I feel like that would be cool.
Like random.
Like suddenly you just get
That's an idea.
Hey! Woo!
Nicely done, Grian.
It's a cool game, Etho.
It's a very cool game.
It's a cool game. I think I broke it though.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you did! Oh no!
I think I broke it.
Oh,
you mean it
happened?
was a cool
No.
game?
It was a great game until you let me try it out.
Oh, you went out of bounds, didn't you?
There's a pilot.
wrong?
There's a traffic jam.
Oh no!
Oh, Etho, I'm sorry.
It's like 3 hours to clean up right
Oh
there.
no.
I've gotten
Etho,
really good at it, actually.
Okay, good.
I'm so sorry. Why does everything I touch break? Oh.
Grian takes a pick with him. He's just like destroying walls as he goes. I wonder what happens if I remove this one.
Okay, I was like on my way back and I nudged one and then I ruined it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
It kind of is. It kind of looks like a big deal.
Tears.
It kind of looks like a big deal.
Oh, there
like
goes
it's
my
a
day.
thing.
Oh no!
Oh.
I can fix it.
No, you've done quite enough already.
I think less is more in this case, Grian.
Well, I was here to bug test, and bug test I did. Don't let me bug test.
Now, just so you don't think I'm a weirdo, Grian, I did not build that statue of you.
You definitely did. It says
I did not. I'm being
it's-
framed. Okay, and I don't know why or what the intent is.
First Joel, now me.
Oh, the Mumbo one looks pretty good, but again, I didn't.
Your
Mumbo
obsessions
one?
are getting out of hand.
Yeah, a Mumbo one. I thought it was me. You're into everyone, Etho.
You're
The
breaking
Skizzle
hearts,
one just
Etho.
looks goofy, and now it's got my name attached to it, and it wasn't me.
I can't believe this. I thought I
want one.
thought I was
Why
special.
doesn't Jem have one? Both my neighbors have some.
Are you fixing it?
I'll show you how it's done.
He's in full diamond.
I'm a pro at this now, and then I can sometimes get them.
But you have to push all of them. Or do you just have to push one?
You gotta do it one at a time.
Etho, how are you surviving?
Look, I got him! Woohoo!
Okay, so now you gotta quickly do the next one.
Oh no, it's a smart system. It'll hold them.
This is smart.
Yeah. He's gonna go to the front of the queue, just watch, and then he'll stop. Boop.
Ah. So the
Ready
problem
for the
is that
next
I nudged one the opposite direction.
If you just stand in front of them, they'll get messed up. It's kind of a tricky thing.
How is he not dying?
This guy's gonna be.
He's a god.
What's that armor made of?
It's diamond.
I'm gonna time lapse this. Just let Etho let Etho do his thing.
I might not have enough durability to do the whole thing. I sometimes gotta go for a repair.
This is the scariest puppy race I've ever seen.
Walk by them. They look at you as you go by too. It's fun.
Okay. Oh no. Oh
If
no.
you jump, they follow you as well. Some of them are locked on me, I think.
Yeah.
Oh?
Did you buy any red sand or mushroom?
No. I'm gonna make my own mushroom farm.
No.
But I got a really good design, Grian. I gotta show
Built
it.
his own moss farm too, Grian.
So did I.
Oh my god.
See if we got any profits in the unfinished shop. Nope. Yes. Okay, someone's been buying some. No one wants red sand.
You added this over here. I didn't see this yet.
No one wants red sand. Okay, let's see what mail. Oh, we've got 2 mail. What do we got? No job too small from Cleo. Okay, so Cleo's offering some armor stand business and free stamps for new active mailboxes. Ah, so more people have been hooked up to the mail service. Let's send something to Skiz. I mean, fish. I really didn't think this through. I don't have anything to send, so I've sent him a fish. Okay, while we wait for Scar to get online so I can concede to him. Scar is unbelievable. I cannot fathom, now that I've been through the process of off-camera mining. So when he gets online, I will take a bow, take the L, and just be like, and just concede that he is the superior man. I cannot compete with him. But while we do wait for him, why don't we do something that I've been needing to do for quite some time? So this little section here on the base is going to be actually a sheep farm, an automatic wool farm. I don't really need wool that much, which is why I'm just going to take 2 sheep from here, pop them up there, and encase it in a nice little building, because this has been firmly neglected now for a couple of episodes, so it'd be nice to make a little bit of progress. I have done a little build. It's, you know, copying the same thing that's going on over here. Now, there is something bothering me about this, and it's that it doesn't really transition or flow particularly well, so I'm going to try something out, and it may not work. I've got a couple of blocks here. I want to get from this blue to that brown, and that might not be very easy, so I'm going to add some copper, and then slightly oxidize it, wax it up. Maybe this will work as well. This might be too much. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So it does now blend slightly better. You need to not look at it directly. It looks rough if you look at it directly, but if you just zoom out, there's a lot more flow of the color now, which I think works. Now, let's just grab our sheep and get them in place. Okay, all we need now is confirmation that this is going to turn to grass. I seem to recall making a sheep farm and it didn't need actual sunlight, it just needed enough light. Right, we've got sheep 1 and sheep 2 in, and this, in theory, should give us everything that we need. That's another good sign. That grass grew. Let's finish off the rest of this build, and then hopefully we can just confirm that this is going to passively create some wool for us. Well, thank goodness that is over, because I was kind of boring myself, but actually that's come out super well, and it's working, and it's producing wool, but the main thing is that Scar is online, and so is everyone else. So we can finally address this and get rid of it as soon as humanly possible, because it is probably one of the worst things that's ever been created. Everyone on the server is welcome to come and see the giant ore pile, because I think it needs to be seen. It needs to be seen.
Hello.
Hello.
I see that you tried to create Ore Mountain's sequel on this side of the train.
I didn't try. I succeeded.
It's really struggling at the top. It looks like it needs some support cables. It gets so pointy and stubby at the top.
I'm not. Do you know what? Like, I was like, haha, I'm gonna compete with Scar, and then I finished this, and I was just like putting my head down, and like, I have failed before I've even shown him. I concede, Scar. I just want to point out that I caved for like 2 days straight, and this is what I got.
It's still very impressive, G.
Scar, how long did you collect ores for?
Oh, a very long time. Hours and hours. Many podcasts were listened to. Many bits of knowledge went into my head and disappeared shortly thereafter.
Because
everyone who listens to podcasts.
Well, the good news is that, I mean, mine's as solid as yours as well.
Is it?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, let me take
Check
a
it
look.
out. See?
Doing a core sample?
What?
Wait, we have to have Cub over here to do real core samples.
No. Sample in multiple places.
It
Tangle,
is.
You're looking upwards. Why don't you do an upward check for me?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh my
That's what
god,
I'm
this
doing.
is actually
See?
solid.
See? Uh-oh.
Wait a second! Wait a second, there's a whole room in here. There's a cathedral.
Oh, no.
out.
You don't
tried,
understand.
squoggled.
So not only does mine look worse and has less, it's hollow as well. I couldn't compete on any level whatsoever. Scar, you're a madman.
You made it like a little thick room here to try to pretend it was solid. How dare you?
Whoops.
Mine,
Lengths
I'll
he
say
goes
this.
through.
I
Mine has
almost
been
got away
core
with it.
sampled by Cub to be fully, entirely solid.
Yeah.
Without any air blocks.
Good, Etho.
I-
Good for you.
Guys,
Look at the diamond section
I'm the
right
last
there,
one
guys.
Yeah.
here because
Thick.
of it.
look,
Yep.
guys,
Wrong.
I've got an extra confession to make to all of you.
Oh no.
This is
now?
this is the worst part of this whole endeavor. I didn't even have enough to make this. Some of this has come from Scar's pile.
Shame.
There was so many
Shame.
holes. There was so many holes that I couldn't fill them in. Like I got to the redstone bit and I couldn't get enough to get to the gold bit, and I was like, oh no, I'm just gonna have to shave some of Scar's off. Sorry,
I
buddy.
flew over here and just commented that there were pieces missing from the tower.
No, that explains it. Mystery solved.
Don't worry, I've
Did you
kept.
hollow out the diamond section of mine to fill in this area?
No. To be fair, Gem helped me get some diamonds, and it still wasn't enough.
I mean, you got the base right. Like the base is nice and thick.
Yeah.
Nice and hollow, Etho.
It just.
Yeah,
Is it
hollow.
hollow? Oh
Got
no.
here. He doesn't know.
It's all smoke and mirrors, yeah.
What?
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can hear the disappointment.
Just a shell.
Oh no.
Grian.
Right. So Scar, when are you gonna take that down? Because you win. You win. Whatever game you started, you win.
Well, I need to tear it down because there's not going to be anything left by the time you.
Yeah,
you
that's true.
sticky
No,
finger folks
I've
finish
kept
with
track.
it.
Don't worry. It wasn't that much. It was just like.
Now, how many of my ores are in this mountain?
I mean, not that
keep
many.
track.
Like, I don't know, half a stack of gold, redstone, maybe 16 diamonds. I mean, I just had to patch some holes because they didn't quite make it.
Oh, you had to patch holes. I see. Okay.
It's so
It really
clumpy.
does look like it's going to tip over.
It
and
is gonna fall.
Crash the
It's
train.
it's falling. It's mid-fall.
Which one is higher?
Scars. I couldn't even beat him in
Still-
height.
still Scars?
Yeah, still Scars.
Yeah.
All right, let's take this down. What a pitiful display. I want to keep these as ore. I don't know why. It just feels a shame. I can turn these into other things as I need them, but I can't turn them back. Yeah, this is going to take a couple of hours. So basically the takeaway from this is that Scar has an unfathomable amount of ores there, and I'm gonna donate a bunch of these ores to him because I did shave a few off the side, not gonna lie.
Sorry, they told me.
What?
Told me to do it. They told me to do it.
He's trying to hot guy me.
They told me to do it. God dang it.
Oh, he's not good enough.
Did you notice there's some like?
No!
Respect.
The
That's how you do
student
it.
has become the teacher.
That was amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to time lapse this. So we've reached the ground. It took a total of 1 hour and 20 minutes on the dot. Now, if we use mine as a baseline, 1 hour 20, I had about 4 or 5 shulker boxes full. Now, I remember when he was here, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, several double chests. He could be looking at 12 hours just to take this down without a beacon. With a beacon, maybe less. It could be somewhere between sort of 8 to 12 hours. That's such a long time. No wonder he's putting it off. And I have plonked the stuff I borrowed from him over here. This is what I shaved off of his to help finish mine. Oh boy, that whole saga was not ideal. Anyway, we know that my wool farm is working because it's activating these trapdoors and ruining my beautiful build. Let's check how many have been harvested. See, this is already making so much more. There you go. It's passively going to create a ton of wool for me. So I'm really glad that I got that over and done with. Now I'm going to turn my attention to taking down this monstrosity. Thank you, Etho. I appreciate It probably wasn't Etho. there's no way it was Etho. If I had to guess, I'd say Joel did this. Joel in his wily ways. So let's talk a little bit about future plans. Of course, we've got this building and this build to continue working on, but there's a couple of other things that need to be done over the course of the next few episodes, and it's good. It's a good thing that I have things to do. It's nice to have a task at hand that's going to take me a while, and probably the most pressing... Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Probably the most pressing thing is actually to do with the permit office. Now, we have handled quite a lot of the permit things that needed doing. There's one thing that had to wait a little while. We also need to tackle this at some point. Not looking forward to that one. The good old permit office. Currently on hiatus. This. So, these are the permits currently in possession of the permit office, and these are the people that are interested in acquiring them. So, the way this is going to work is next episode, or the episode after, I'm going to create a permit competition. I'm going to give each of these people a permit to fill out, and they need to complete it. The first one to complete said permit and bring it back to me, and it be correct, will win these. I think that's the fairest way to do it. Friendly competition, no diamonds involved. And future plan number 2 means flying all the way over, way past our base. Now, it's quite a ways out into the ocean, and this is our diamond tier permit. Every time I get about halfway flying this sort of distance, I always wonder why on earth I didn't just use the nether, because there is a nether portal around here. Here we go. The Ocean Monument. We claimed this very early on. Gem and I took care of the stuff in here and got a bunch of sponge. So this is where we're going to, in the next few episodes, this is one of the things we need to do, create a farm. Now, I don't think I've ever made a prismarine farm, which is partly why I wanted this permit. So each one drops just a couple of shards. This is only part of the puzzle. We need to get black dye to make dark prismarine. It's quite a thing. Not only do we need to turn this into a decent prismarine farm, we then need to craft it into dark prismarine, and then we need to make a shop. So in order to get prismarine on the market, there's a huge amount of work to do. So this is on the to-do list, as well as... Now, I'm not going to look to make the most efficient farm ever. I'm going to make one that works. I'm pretty sure that I just don't have the need for the most efficient one ever. But there are plenty of people that really want prismarine. So what we need in order to get started on the prismarine farm is lots of invis potions and lots of soul sand. But that is something for another time. You see, look how quick this was in the nether. What am I playing at? So in terms of our big project, that's what we've got to do. So that's all we have time for today. Thank you very much for watching. And if you ever see a gap between episodes, it means I'm just up to something in real life. It takes me a while to make videos, but I also like to live life as well. Thank you for your patience, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye. I think I can see that those ones are interested in you.
Yeah.
Well, I am a pretty interesting person, I gotta say. No, I agree, Ethos, or anything? Okay, fine.
I agree, Etho.
Thank you.
Getting less humble with every passing season.
I am the most humble person on this server.
I agree with that.
And don't ever forget it.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think it's a competition between you and Joel, who's the most humble.
Oh, boy. That's a rough one.